Start ಆಗಿದೆ ಸರ್.
Okay. Good morning, my dear students. Welcome back. So, first chapter explaining the first lesson. The gentleman of the jungle is over. Revision class 1 on that particular chapter also is over. Now it is called revision class 2, advanced revision class 2, and today I am going to teach you some more tricks, techniques, methods, and how to use English maximum level. It will be explained today. This session is reserved only to how to set questions on particular paragraph. It will be explained. Again, I have selected the same paragraph which was selected in the previous session itself. Now, the gentleman of the jungle. This is the lesson. What kind of story? Fable, fable and a satirical story. So, same one paragraph. Once upon a time, an elephant made a friendship with a man. One day, a heavy thunderstorm broke out. The elephant went to his friend who had a little hut at the edge of the forest and said to him, "My dear good man, will you please let me put my trunk inside your hut to keep it out of this torrential rain?" Here, I would like to give you one more information. What is this? I was happy. I went to London. Okay. Here, you must be careful. And if I add and means I was happy and I went to London. You take this example. Here, there is a big difference between sentences and lines. Sentences and lines. Here, how many sentences means one full stop is one sentence. And how many lines means two lines. Two lines have made one sentence. This one sentence contains two lines. Lines are different and the sentences are different. It is by one full stop, one sentence. It is called one line, second line, third line, fourth line. There is a big vast difference between a line and a sentence. Please learn these objects.
Start sir.
You must understand and learn this concept that sentence and line both are different. One full stop, one sentence. There may be three sentences in one line, and three lines will make only one sentence. There are so many new things we have to learn. Today, I am going to teach you different grammar questions being set on this particular one paragraph. Today, it is called, you can find this question, model question paper. In your textbook, you go to page number 123 and 131. There are two model papers. 100-mark question model papers are given. Only very few questions are very important. Those questions will not appear in any exam test. Anywhere you cannot find those questions. It is why you must read textbook often and often. Today, page number 125 your textbook, fifth D question D. Correct the following sentences and rewrite them. It is a 2-mark question, but we can say 10 questions on that particular paragraph. Now, once upon a time, an elephant made a friendship with a man. Question number 37. Question number 38. An elephant made a friendship to a man. What? These two sentences can be judged later. What we should judge means, first of all, you must catch this one. Correct the following sentences and rewrite them means surely there will be one mistake, one error, one fault in the sentence. There are two sentences, one mistake in this sentence, one mistake in this sentence. Without reading the textbook, it is highly impossible to find out the mistakes in these two sentences. Indeed, it is why we must read. See. Once upon a time, an elephant made a friendship with a man. One word is wrongly given. How to find out? Come here. Once upon a time, an elephant made a friendship with a man. One sentence, two questions. Tell me. Once upon a time, once upon a time. An elephant, a elephant. I elephant, it is the wrong. Only one mistake can be found. Not two mistakes. Okay. So this is wrong. Okay. Let us continue. An elephant made a friendship with a man. Made a friendship with a man. How to write answer? Instead of A, writing N, no. It is wrong. You cannot score 1 mark or half mark, quarter of the mark. Highly mark. Very strict valuation. How to write answer? C. Answer number 5th day, 37. Once upon a time. Once upon a time, an elephant made a friendship with a man. Say, you must underline this one and should be underlined. You must write the answer in full exam. You never should go away from my teaching. Whatever the rules I am providing you, you must follow. If you follow my rules and regulations and teaching, your marks will follow you. Otherwise, no marks will follow you. Law of English. Yes. Okay. Once upon a time, an elephant made a friendship with a man. You underline, don't circle, and should be underlined. It is the method of writing this question number. Answer to question number 5th day, 37. It is over. You can score 1 mark easily. Next, 38. An elephant made a friendship to a man. What is wrong? See. Once upon a time, an elephant. Once upon a time, an elephant. We can do shorter sentences also. An elephant made a friendship. An elephant made a friendship with a man. Here it, but here it is given to a man. It is one. Now tell me, my dear students, whatever English we have learned till 10th standard, it can't stand here. It can't stand, it cannot survive here. Your experience of English for till 10th standard is not sufficient at all. Please care for my word, English marks will care for you. Yes. It is why an elephant made a friendship to a man who is wrong. It is why an elephant made a friendship. Made a friendship to a man. It must become with a man. In this order, underline it. So, 2 out of 2 marks can be scored easily in the yes. An elephant made a friendship to a man. Sometimes articles may be wrong, preposition may be wrong, noun form may be wrong. There are so many ways in English, in PUC level. There is no blueprint, there is no rule that such kind of question must take place. Noun should be given wrongly. You have learned this one in 10th standard, but there they will give you clue. Noun should be changed, adverb should be changed, adjective should be changed. Here no clue at all. Only this one headline will be given. What is this? Connect the following sentences and rewrite them. It is the art of learning. Question number 5th day, 37 and 38. You try to say as many as examples by selecting that paragraph. Now itself you start practicing in this manner, then you can score better indeed. It is why, my dear student, you learn this one. This is very helpful indeed to correct your, refine your English indeed, and your English will become very purified and filtered indeed. This is the art of learning 5th D, 37, 38. I am going to explain today 39, 40, 41, 42 and 43. 5 more examples of different type of grammar questions will take place, and you understand and you catch the teaching. I will switch over to 39 now. Taking same example, I will teach you 10 marks grammar questions today by selecting this paragraph itself.
Start, sir.
My dear students, question number 37, 38, rewrite that correct the following sentences is over. Now, question number 50 39. Rewrite as directed. Totally there may be 6 marks. It is reserved for 6 marks. No problem. Please understand. My dash, D-E-E-R, D-E-A-R, both are pronounced as dear, not dear. Dear, dear, same pronunciation. My dash, good man, please help me. There is a lengthy sentence. It is why I have shortened this sentence now. What is this? It is not a question. This is the question. What to do with this sentence? Fill in the blank. What is the fill in the blank? Fill in the blank with appropriate word given in brackets. See, appropriate word given in the brackets. That means clues are given in the brackets. We have to fill in the blank by selecting 1 out of 2. You can score 1 mark easily. See, this type of question, grammar question also will be selected from the textbook lesson side itself. It is why it is the best method indeed to you to read the textbook often and often indeed. Now, fill in the blanks with appropriate word given in brackets. Now tell me, it is correct or it is correct? Which is correct? We will go to this section now. See, my dear good man, will you please let me put my trunk inside your hat? Okay, get out of this financial van. So it is why the answer is D-E-E-R. My dear. See, it is why spelling, pronunciation, noun, forms of the word, everything is counted in PUC English. My dear students, it is why I often have requested you to read the textbook. Each and every letter, each and every word, each and every sentence and paragraph is important indeed. It is why D-E-A-R. You write. How to write answer? How to write answer means it is wrong. You select 39. First you must write 50. Answer number 39. Answer is D-E-A-R. You are not required to write this sentence in full. Don't write this one. Don't write this one. You simply write 50, 39, D-E-A-R, dear. D-E-E-R, dear. D-E-A-R, dear. Both are dear, but the spelling is important. You write, you can score 1 mark easily. It is called. English is easy, very simple, but it is not easy. If you feel that, oh, I can write this, there is another advanced level. Everything is different. If you feel that, oh, it is over, I can answer any type of such question, means wait. We will create better questions for you when you start coming to college. You cannot understand. It looks very simple, but nothing is simple. It is why have patience, have concentration, have desire to learn English well, and read each and every word and letter very carefully, observe it and learn it and digest it. Okay, now it is called art of answering question number 39. Fill in the blank with appropriate word given in brackets. You select and write. You are not required, needed to write write this one. Again, you write simply 50, 39 near margin, 50, 39 near, that is enough. That's all. This is the art of answering 50, 39. So 37, 38, 39, two type of grammar topics are over. Now third topic, question number 40, fifth E 40. It is a 1 mark question, not an 1 mark question. It is a 1 mark question. It is like, see, the elephant requested the man to keep its trunk out of the dash rain. I will write rain here. Rain. No problem. Yeah. See, once more. The elephant requested the man to keep its trunk out of that dash rain. This is what sentence. It is not a question. Where is the question? What to do with this line? Now, clue is given here. Complete the sentence with the right form of the word given in brackets. Previously, select one out of two. Now, one is given, change the form. Correct word, it is not given correctly. You have to change the form of this one. For your kind information, I have written here one example. This story is dashed. Interest. What is this? Interest means what? Noun form. Noun form may be given, adjective form is required. Verb may be given, noun form is required. Noun form is verb will be given, adverb form is required. It is why to know all kind of forms to one particular word is very, very essential. This kind of question will appear in second PUC under the read the passage and answer the question. Under 10 mark question, question number 24. 10 questions, 1 question surely will appear similar to this one. It is by my dear students. Whatever you are going to learn, useful for your life forever. In your life. Useful in your life forever. Refine your language and speak fluently and speak confidently. Then you will shine in other 4 subjects too. Yeah. Complete the sentence with the right form of the word given in brackets. How to understand? Example is here. This story is interest. Interested, interesting. See. When we are learning more and more, much and more, we will get more and more experience and doubts itself. So many words can be learned. It is right now. This story is interesting. Answer is interesting. I am deeply interested. Persons means, humans means interested. This kind of lifeless or anything means interesting. This movie is interesting. Your story is so interesting. But you are interested to listen to interesting story. Once more, you are deeply interested to listen interesting story or an interesting story. An interesting story. It is why you must know the forms of this one. Now, what is the answer? It is there. Such question will not be selected. I cannot give the guarantee that this particular question will be selected from the textbook itself. I cannot give guarantee because we have free hands indeed. It is why I have changed the form of the sentence itself. But clue is given here. See, hut. Oh, my dear good man, will you please let me put my trunk inside your hut to keep it out of this torrential rain. What kind of rain? Torrential, not torrential, torrential. Torrent, noun form, torrential, this adjective form. Yes, once more, torrent is a noun form, this torrential is the adjective form to that one. What is the difference between an adjective and a noun and an adverb? My friends will explain it in the classroom itself. It is why, please careful, this answer is only you write, only you mention fifth E. Question number 40, you write torrential. It is enough. Don't write in full, you write only torrential. It is more than enough indeed. Yes, I will switch over to next question.
Starting.
So, torrential. Torrential means what? Heavy rain. It is why heavy rain. It is why 50, 40, okay, before the margin 40, you write only torrential. You don't write this question in full, answer in full. You write whatever the word is required, you write this one. It is the art of answering question number 40. I will switch over to 41.
Sir.
Question number 58, 41. Question number. His friend two went the elephant. Rearrange the segments to form a meaningful sentence. Be careful here. It is a question number maybe 41 here, 58. It is a fixed question. In second PUC English 2, it is a question number. The question number is 35, fixed one. Such questions will be selected from the textbook. It is a common rule in both first PUC and second PUC. It is why only limited grammar topics will be found in second PUC. Second PUC grammar is totally different. I have to teach you from the base level in second PUC too. Why mean totally different grammar and totally unexpected grammar, very peculiar indeed. It is why here question number 35 in second PUC, here in first PUC question number 41. His friend too went the elephant. What? Words are given. It is called what? Rearrange the segments. Segments means one segment, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 segments means 4 parts, 4 pieces. Segments to what? What should we do with these segments means to form. Write what? A meaningful sentence. I know that you are so clever. Sir, you have written to form a sentence. That's all means you can write anything. But here is Ankusham, controller, steering. Meaningful sentence, how it is found in the textbook. It is the law of English in PUC. Yes, you must frame a meaningful sentence, not a common sentence. It is your duty to learn each and every word and sentences which are in the textbook. It is why now, for example, went there I. Went there I. 3 words. There. Can you write? There I went? No. I went there. Sure. I went there. In this order, you must write the meaningful sentence by selecting using these 4 segments. How to write? Now, example. How to learn this concept? See. I will switch over to that part. See. One day, a heavy thunderstorm broke out. The elephant went to his friend. See. The elephant went to his friend. Now, the elephant went to his friend. If you write, his friend went to the elephant, you can say, oh, I know very well that you are so brilliant students indeed. You can write, his friend went to the elephant. Okay, I agree. You may claim that it is the correct meaningful sentence. Very good. I will write your answer. Let us see. His friend went to the elephant. Okay, you can quarrel with me. You can defend your answer by meaningful sentence. Okay, pa, I agree, I obey. Okay, masters, Okay, sisters. See, his friend means whose friend? Is there any third character in the lesson? Does the man have any friend in this lesson? His friend means whose friend? If elephant's friend means we can say. But elephant's friend went to the elephant means it is okay. But his friend means third person. Where is the third person? This story takes place between the elephant and the man only. His friend, if you write his friend, I can prove that your answer is wrong. It is why I want pakka textual words. We know you are so brilliant in misusing some rules. It is why there is no chance to you, my dear students. We are perfect in each and every matter. It is why you don't have any freedom to challenge with your written answer. Whatever we teach, that is the final. Now, it is why you must write how the sentence is there. The elephant went to his friend. It is why there also the friend, the elephant went to his friend. See, the elephant one character, his friend is another character. The elephant went to his friend. You never should change any word. You should not leave any word. You should not add any word. Please understand. You should not remove any word. You should not add one more word. You cannot add, you cannot delete. It is the law, it is the rule. Please follow my teaching and structure. It is the best way for you to learn English in PUC level. It is why the elephant went to his friend is the answer. 1 mark can be scored very, very easily. Now tell me, how you are learning English? You can score 50 marks by learning just 5 to 6 lines. It is the art of learning English in PUC level. What kind of English you must learn means you must use each and every resource in the textbook to the maximum level. At the maximum level, it is our power and strength. It is why we must learn in this order. Question number 50, 41 is over. You can score already 6 marks with learning in this session itself. Okay. I will switch over to question number 42. Now, what is called 42? Let us. Now, pakka grammar, this grammar takes place. Question number 42 is related to question tag. Question number 42, question tag. Okay, I hope that all of you are learning English in a different manner to the maximum level. I am very confident that you never have understood such concepts in your life. It is why, my dear students, be obedient and focus on the teaching in day. Now, question number 50E, 42, same. These all questions are appearing on page number 125. It is the question is, the elephant went to his friend. Same sentence which was used previously. I have selected the same sentence indeed. Add a question tag. Question tag. You should have learned basic grammar which had appeared in the previous sessions. Basic grammar was taught previously itself. That is why you should have learned those concepts. Now, the elephant went to his friend. Question tag. What is question tag? Writing the tag of question to the given sentence. Writing the shortest question in the end of a sentence is called question tag. That's all. Shortest question. First of all, this sentence is a positive sentence or a negative sentence. It is called what? Positive sentence. What is required? Negative question tag. If the sentence is in negative form, you should use positive question tag. But here it falls under this positive sentence form. It is why negative is required. First, you change this one into negative sentence. The elephant went to his friend. What is negative? The elephant not went to his friend. The elephant not went to his friend. Yes. Okay now? Now change into real this question. Are Swami, it is not the correct sentence. Just to test your brilliance, I have written this sentence. What is the law? You never can create any question or negative sentence without two words. It is the law. Go back, watch my previous videos, come back and follow the reading, follow the teaching. If you feel that this sentence is correct, means you are not learning English at all. Your basic knowledge itself is insufficient. Here, how many words are here? Only one. Where is the other verb here? No other verb. If two verbs are not found, how can you create any negative sentence or any question? It is not possible. But I know how to break that rule also. I will give you one rule. I can break that rule. I can go to higher level by breaking the rules also. But I don't discuss those things. Now, what is this one? You must first find out the verb. What is the verb? Went. Went is called what? Went is called what? V2. Then what is the this method of V1, V2, V3 means? V1 means present tense, V2 means past tense, V3 means past participle. Go, went, gone. Here, went is called V2, past tense. Then what is V1? Go. Go, went, gone. Go, went, gone. Go is called V1, went is called V2, and this gone is called V3. Then here V2. One verb should be there now. It is called what? Main verb. What is required? Helping verb is required. When V2 is found, what is the helping verb? Did. Understood? It is why you must select did. If the elephant goes means what? V1 plus yes, does. They go, do. He goes, does. He went, did. Okay? Did not. Again, he did not went. Did not went. The elephant did not went to his friend. Yes. Went to his friend. Okay now? This is called what? Negative sentence. Correct? Did not went to his friend. Correct? No. Again you come back. It is why I told you, become like a jatka gadi, bullet car. Don't become a jet plane. If you run like a jet plane, you will come back like a jatka gadi. Again you have to restart. Focus. Slowly, have patience. Listen, understand, focus several times. He did not went is wrong, and you must write he did not go. Go to his. He did not go. It is enough. Remaining all are waste. We want verb, and whether this is he not, she not, they not. That's all. Did not go. Did not go now has become the negative sentence. The elephant did not go to his friend, negative sentence. Now, shortest one, didn't. Didn't go. Remaining all are waste. Didn't is the correct one. Now, didn't is the solution. Now, what is answer? Didn't. The elephant now, normally animals are called eat. They, singular means eat. Birds, animals, lifeless things eat and they. But here, in the textbook it is mentioned he. It is right. Didn't he. Didn't he. Please. Did y means V2. Not why it is in positive form, it is why we must use negative form. He, why the elephant is referred as he in the lesson. If the elephant is referred as it means you must write it. She means she. It is why didn't he. How to write the answer? Write the full sentence, put one comma, write this answer. It is not what happens here. You can write in full or you can write in a short form. No problem. I want to fix any law. Once you come to college, I will decide whether to write in full, write in short. I will say later. Now, what is the correct way means write the sentence in full, write the question tag in the end. It is the best way indeed. I may relax this rule this year. Okay, no problem. It is the art of answering this question tag. The sentence is selected from this paragraph itself. Fifthly, 42. This is called question tag. You are ready to score 7 marks today itself. Okay, my dear students, I am very confident that you are enjoying this session. You are learning so many new things indeed. I am switching over to question number 43 now. So, question number 42 is over. Now, question number 43. Question number 43. The elephant went to his friend. I will take same question for one more example also. It is like question number 43. After 43, 44 or 45. You know it better. Okay. I thought 45. Let us see. Change into a question beginning with the do form. This is very, very important. Do form is required. Do form, please. Every letter and word is very, very important. Change into a question beginning with a do word. Do word means do should be there. But do form means what are called do forms? Do form words. Do, does, did. It is why 1 out of 3 must take place. What are those? Do, or, does, or, did. So, 1 out of 3 must take place. It is called do form. I know, you are so better, so smart indeed. You can exploit all kind of your this talent indeed. Here, there is no chance. Yeah. Okay, do form, not do word. Okay, do word means do name. Does word means does. You cannot change. But here, you don't have any right. You must use do form. What are called do form? Do, does, did. Do form, do, does, did. 1 out of 3 must be selected. Will be selected? No. Must and should. Must and should. Now, how to learn this one? What is this one? 1, 2, 3. 1 out of 3 must come in the beginning. Why? Question sentence, not question tag or negative. Question sentence. Now, you select the verb word. What is the verb went? What is it called? Went. What is the equivalent helping verb? Did. Did. Next, select the subject. What is the subject? You. Okay. One thing you do. Remove this word. Remaining word should be written as it is. Did the elephant. Now tell me. I must write here. Went or other word. Tell me. You never can use double past tense. Did is already in the past tense. Again, you never can use past tense. V2, V3, V1 plus S. No. La means la. Did the elephant go to his friend? Question mark should be there. If you don't write this punctuation mark, question mark, 1 mark poya. 1 mark will disappear. Follow my rules and regulations. Surely. Did the elephant go to his friend? See, instead of this went, go. So, one word should be added, one additional word, one word should be modified. One addition, one modification, two things take place for the sake of 1 mark. See, my dear students, it is why I have repeated several times that here English is not a joke. It is only just some spark, that's all. Fire is in English, second PUC English. There are so many tough words indeed. It is why did the elephant go to his friend learn this structure and learn it very well indeed. Okay. It is the last question. Question number 44. It is enough. Next time I will start teaching the poem, The Schoolboy. Now it is a final grammar question. My dear students, whenever there is one paragraph, you must write as many as questions. First to learn the meaning of each and every word. Each and every sentence action. Each and every paragraph summary, each and every line summary, paragraph summary, whole summary, short summary, later 1 mark questions according to the textbook. How to set grammar questions on that particular paragraph. It is the art of learning English in PUC and it is the best way in your life indeed. You can improve or polish refine your English better. Okay, now question number 44. See, page number 126. I cannot be caught by you. You may say question number it is in 126. You have written 125 on the board. No chance for you to catch me. Page number 126, 50 same question number 44. The elephant went to his friend. Okay, no problem. The elephant went to his friend. Okay, no problem. What to do with this sentence? Frame a question so as to get the underlined word as answer. What is called underlined word? The elephant. The elephant is underlined. It must become a question. It should disappear. Please, it should disappear and you must use WH1, not do form 1. 43 do form is over. 44 WH word question must take place. WH word must be there in the beginning. If it is by first. The elephant is underlined here. It should not be found in your answer. WH word must be there in place of the underlined word. Now, what is this one? Who went to his friend? Question mark. Who went to his friend is the question mark. It is a silly question. We will not give such an easy question. I will underline now. I will underline here. I will not underline here. You may not agree with this answer what I am going to write now, but it is the correct answer. What is answer? See, his friend should not be there. Where did you go yesterday? You may say, I went to Bangalore, London, temple. Okay. You may think that where means place should be mentioned. No. Where means I went to my friend yesterday. Where did you go? To my friend. Where did you go yesterday? I went to my friend's house. Friend's house, so friend, both are same when in this case. It is why you must use where. Where. First you must use where. Next take the main verb. What is the main verb? Went. It is why went means what? Negative form, did not go. What is the helping verb? Datum. It is why where did. You cannot change. Where did the elephant? Next, Went is required or no? Go. Where did the elephant go to his friend? Where did the elephant go to his friend? Question mark. Very good. You got the answer. Wow, wow, wow. What a brilliant student. Super students. No, no, no. English is not like ready-made food. This underlined word should not be written in the answer. It is right. You must remove this one. Why? It is a wrong way indeed to use the underlined words. It is why, where did the elephant go? Question mark. You can score 1 mark easily. We will never give you simple questions. Underlining this one. Who went to his friend? What went there? No such simple questions in first PUC and second PUC. Now, where did the elephant go? It is the correct way. Where the elephant went? IIO. Two verbs must be there now. One helping verb and main verb should be there. It is why, where did the elephant go? Means the elephant went to his friend. See, the elephant went is correct. Why? Did plus B1 is went. Similarly, did plus go will become went. Went will become did plus go. In this order, you must learn English. My dear students, learn English in the best manner. It is the best example in your life how we can use the limited resource to gain so much of English knowledge. It is called, I have invented and discovered, it is called segment method. I am using this one for several. I have been using this method since my beginning of the career. Now listen, where did the elephant go? It is the best way, my dear students. Watch this video several times, often and often. It is not a simple matter. After watching this one, take any other paragraph and write maximum in this order only. Go to page number 125 and 126. You can see so many these questions indeed. 124, 125, 126. Go to 124, 125 and 126. On these three pages, in these 3 pages, you can see this grammar question. You can read the passage and answer the questions also. On this one only, you can utilize your source. Start using your talent. All of you are brilliant students, amazing students, but you have talents now. You have to take it out to use for to gain knowledge indeed. It is why, my dear students, use this one paragraph and start writing so many different 1 mark questions, grammar questions. Then you will become the best in my subject, in our subject, English. Okay? Okay, thank you so much, my dear students. Learn English in this manner. I will teach the poem next time in the school, but in different manner. You never can expect my teaching style. I will teach the poem. I have not decided yet whether to convert that one into two sessions or 1 session. I will decide once I start teaching itself. I will teach the school by poem. You will be ready. First, understand these all concepts very well. Try. And if you have set only question paper, at least for 20 marks in this style, send to the photocopy to me. Telephone number, WhatsApp 8105113151. Send through the WhatsApp to my phone 8105113151. WhatsApp number 8105113151. Send me your answers and along with your name and PCMB or PCMCS, this commerce, mention your name and this one. I will receive and I will, if any clarification is required, contact me. Okay, I hope that you might have gained so much knowledge in this session. Through so many sessions, you are going to learn so many new concepts, and I hope that you will learn it very soon. Okay, thank you so much. Learn it, enjoy the session. Thank you so much. God bless you.